statistics because I believe that to be able to drive a tangible and sustainable interventions, we need data and evidence. Without data and evidence, nothing can really move. So, according to the World Economic Forum, it's going to take about 132 years to attain gender parity, according to a 2022 report. Currently, the world stands at about 69.1% with regards to gender, with regards to the gender gap that countries, basically have globally. Within Africa, we are, clearly not there. We are more than about 80% when it comes to the gender gap. Only two countries within Africa are making great strides to bridge the gender gap. Countries like Rwanda, which is at 81.9%, and Namibia, which is about 80%. So basically, just to buttress the points that my colleagues have shared, we have to look at it from these gaps, from these data, these evidences that are available currently, and look at some of the pathways that we can create for women to move things forward. One of them is something that I've been looking into for the past year, which is the circular economy. There's Africa, for the past 20 years, Africa has been unconsciously running on the circular economy. If you go to Rwanda, you would see cars that were made in 1995 still running in the streets. You go to, you even come to Ghana, you go to some of the rural areas, you see some of these old cars, some old clothes, some clothes that were made, and basically things that were manufactured so many years ago, still being in the system, still being in use. So these are some of the technologies, emerging technologies that we can look into and invest more money in research about the circular economy, invest more money in promoting industries within the circular economy. I'll give you another example. During the COVID-19 period and season, a lot of countries from the global south and west donated a lot of materials to help augment the global need with regards to COVID. Countries donated masks and so many other equipment to help augment the global need. And at a point, some countries realized that we have the materials, we have the raw materials, we have the used materials. Why don't we turn it into something? And basically what they did was, to use old materials to create masks, to create, some of these other materials to help, support the local demand to help, tone down the effects of COVID-19. And, it created jobs for a lot of women. I'll use Ghana as an example. Through the use of this circular measure, more than about 20,000 jobs were created for women within the rural, economy. So the circular economy is a very important area that I believe that investors, member states, and then all other relevant stakeholders should look into, to help, support the gender mandate. Another area that I think we should look into is putting more women at the table, at the decision-making table, especially women within marginalized communities. I think it is very important that we look into them. We go to them. There's an approach that I recently learned from the United Nations resident coordinator during the local conference of youth seminar that we had a couple of weeks ago, and it had to do with an issue that was gender sensitive, which was illegal mining. And I don't know about other countries, but within Ghana, the government has tried to deploy so many means to try to mitigate illegal mining because it's clearly affecting the environment. So Basically, sorry. So basically, he suggested that we use generative approaches. Why don't you go engage with them, let them bring out their solutions, co-create with them, and then implement it. We should not just, recommend what we think is the best idea. We should co-create with them and implement with them. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.